Hey, 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 hey. Man, these automated intros are driving me nuts. I have to figure out a way to get rid of it. I'm so sorry I'm late, y'all. It's your girl. It's your girl, Rosalind, proud owner and chief bottle washer of Pond's Edge Designs. You can catch me on Instagram under Pond's Edge Designs. I'm also broadcasting right now on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, hey, what's up? And welcome to Bead and Chat. Um, I am using my tablet tonight instead of my phone because I wanted to uh share a illustration with you guys. So I wanted to be able to oh, actually I didn't get to figure that out. Okay. Um anyhow, any hoozle. I wanted to share a photo that I'm going to be using for the sketch tonight. I hope you guys have your colored pencils and your sketchbooks ready. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try and raise this thing. I'm using a different holder. Obviously, I can't use my phone holder because the the tablet doesn't fit. I think this might do it. Okay. And usually I sketch in the bed in my pajamas. I'm in my pajamas, but obviously I'm not in the bed. I am sitting at my very disorganized at this point workstation. There has been a lot going on. Life has been lifing. Life has been kicking my ass. And this is like the first time in a couple of weeks I've been able to like do a show with you guys and show you a little bit of the planning side of doing a custom order. So, and by the way, this my Nifty 50 sale where you get 50% off any orders of $30 and up plus free shipping. I believe it has ended. I might extend it a couple more days. Someone did take advantage of the Nifty 50 sale and got some very lovely gifts. If you go to my store site, you'll see that certain things are sold out. Yay! That's what we'd like to see. We'd like to see sold out. So, anyhow, um, I am going to say I'm used to using my phone for this or my laptop. I wanted to show you guys. Let's see, where is the option to share? There is no option to share on this bad boy. Where did it go? Uh, okay. Huh, that's weird. All right, I wanted to show the inspiration for tonight's sketch. I'm going to do it this way. So I received a custom order in a very interesting way. Let me see. To do channel. Okay, here we go. So the other day, I made a comment on someone's live. I think I didn't catch the whole thing, but I noticed that, and I'm going to show it to you. I think. Hey, hey V, how you doing, girl? Long time no see. I gotta play catch up. I missed the last live, but I promise I will check it out. People, please visit VS Speaks Royalty and Royally. Oh my God, and YouTube Unfolded. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, likes are free. Sharing is caring. Orders and subscribers are always appreciated, and orders are especially appreciated. And I'll explain why in a little bit. So anyway, I made a comment on someone's live that the person was wearing a very interesting piece. And I made a comment and I asked, "Are those beads you're wearing?" And the response was, "Yeah," or "Yes," I should say. So what I did was, I started taking some screenshots just out of curiosity because I had never seen something like that before. So the next time this person went live, I guess he was reading the comments on the following live, and he said, "Hey Rosalind," it's Rosalind, but "Hey Rosalind, um, yes, I was wearing beads. Make me something like this, and I'll buy it." So yeah, I got a custom order just like that. So anyway, um, this is, I'm gonna try and make it bigger. This is what the person was wearing, and yes, it's a guy. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a lot of detail in here. It's like a lot of different beads all strung to, well, I don't think they're strung together. I think they're separated out. Um so I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but that's the screenshot. And it looks like there's maybe 8 strands, but they're all, I think they're different lengths. And okay, here's another one. They're different lengths, I think. And this one has a little more detail. And they're different styles, they're different lengths. And it's hard to see in the screenshots, but there's a cross at the end. I tried to catch it, but I couldn't catch the, well, maybe I did. Hold on. I want you guys to see it so you understand the inspiration. And I am going to do. Bear with me, y'all. Oops. Gallery. Yeah, I couldn't really. Yeah, this doesn't show it either. Yeah, well, anyway, there's a cross at the end of this necklace, for lack of a better word. So that's the inspiration, because he said he wanted something like it. And y'all know I don't copy. So we're gonna do a sketch, and let me get myself ready here. So my desk is a mess, y'all. That's probably gonna be the next episode, is reorganization, because I've got stuff all over the place. I'm gonna lift this up. I hope you guys can see it. And hopefully this doesn't cause too much issue. Okay, there we go. And I'll move the notebook as needed, so don't worry if you don't see the whole page at once. And I'm trying not to bump this too much. Okay, I think we're good. So when I usually sketch, and I talked about this about a year or so ago, when I usually sketch, it's usually like I'm trying to figure out a design, or I'm trying to figure out what colors go together. I always date my sketches. Sometimes I sign the sketch, and then let me show you guys one of my favorite sketches. If I can find it. Oh yeah, these are some of my favorite sketches. I did them several years ago on my beading journey, and I eventually used the color schemes in something. So tonight I'm going to do a sketch based on what this gentleman was asking for. First things first, I'm going to put today's date like I always do. And my initials. And I'm going to put this stupid thing. Okay, there we go. And that's his initials. So he was wearing this really cool thank you, my dear. um he was wearing this really cool brown leather jacket, and I'm just going to he um he's got broad shoulders, and this sketch is not this sketch is far from perfect, but it's just an idea. And the jacket had some fringe, so I'm gonna put a little fringe, and then I'm gonna bust out the colors. Now, what he was wearing was mostly silver, and I might stick with that, but the jacket was this really cool brown color. So I'm just gonna put some brown, and I'm just doing the brown just so I can see how the colors look. And I broke my pencil. Oh Lord, I done broke my pencil. But yeah, I'm using the brown, and then I'm gonna see what color I can kind of match it with. So I'm going to fill this in a little bit. This thing does not want. Okay. So then I have to figure out what color goes with this brown. Now, he was wearing silver, and you can tell from the picture how the two are combined. I'm sorry to keep moving this, y'all, but this thing will not stay properly. Okay. So, and he had on um a dark shirt underneath it, but the what he was wearing went way down. I mean, it was very long, and it had a bunch of different some of the beads were round. Some of it looked like it was a straight out chain. So I don't know how I'm going to work that out. I think some of it I'm probably going to use a chain for part of it, and then I'll do beads, some kind of bead thing for the bulk of it. But and you can see that this is like a very rough sketch, but the silver and the brown went together. So the trick is to figure out what goes together best, and it's for a guy. So I need that masculine touch to it. So what I am going to do is consult my handy dandy color wheel. Now, I know guys are like, they're mostly into, brown, silver, gold, black, white, but I am a firm believer in having a pop of color. So, consulting the color wheel, and we're going to, oops, turn it and see. It's probably going to be in this family to start with, but I want to see what else we can do. See, we could probably do something like down here, the yellow with, let's see, I think that's 80% tint. So maybe something dark, like a dark green, a dark greenish. Or if we're going to go green, maybe this one here. Or this is like a yellow green. So I might put a hint of yellow green in it. And then the main color will probably be, let's see what we got going on. I might stick with the silver. It doesn't really show on the color wheel because silver is like a mix, but probably something like that. I'm going to put a few of those in there as well. So let's see. Let's see. Where is my green? Now I have no idea what this person's favorite color is. I have no clue. But I'm just gonna go with my gut and see what happens. Yeah, maybe. So, since it was, oh, wrong color. Since what he was wearing was like silver, I am going to start with a. I'm not going to start with the silver. I'm going to start with this color. Now, this necklace, I'm starting to hate this clamp, y'all. I can't get it how I want it. Okay. So, it's going to be multi-strand. So, my thought, oh my God, y'all, this clamp is kicking my ass. Okay, here we go. My thought is it's going to be, I was trying to count the strands on the screenshot. I think it's 6. So one strand I think is going to be with 2, 3. One strand is probably going to have this color, and then I'll interrupt it. I'll interrupt it with maybe a little silver. And I'm not sure what beads I'm going to use yet. Then maybe I'll throw, get over there. Oh my God, please, not tonight, y'all. First the beads run away from me, and now the crayons are giving me hell. And then I'll interrupt it with some brown. And then maybe I'll do that again for the third. So maybe I'll skip a row, and then all of this is subject to change, of course. Hey, Inspire, how you doing, my friend? Inspire is one of the moderators at the St. James Show. So if you go over there, check out one of his lives, you will see her doing her thing in the chat, keeping everybody in line. Girl, I'm hanging in there. It's a long story. Um, but the caregiving is kicking my butt. Um, I think the last time I gave an update, I was trying to get my mom onto Medicaid. And the good news is I did get her onto Medicaid. Um, the bad news is they're only covering 3 hours a day. That's literally nothing. That's right. Say hello to everybody, and y'all say hello to each other. Chit chat, chit chat. Yes, yes, yes. So, the good news is I did get her on. The not so good news is they came back after doing 2 assessments. They came back and said they would cover 21 hours a week. So basically 3 hours a day. That's nothing, y'all. I mean, they might as well have not even. They, I mean, really, what 3 hours a day is nothing. So, the other thing that kind of ticked me off, this one of the agencies that, I mean, they're trying to help me, but they're going about it the wrong way. They gave me the wrong information, and when I finally, oh shoot, when I finally got in touch with the correct person, um, they told me what the real deal was. So basically, um, the program that the agency wanted my mother to sign up for, um, is what's called insurance of last resort. It's basically a last resort program. And where is my sharpener? And basically, if she even gets into this program, she would have to give up the plan that I just enrolled her in. And not only that, I think brown's going to be the unifying color for this thing that I'm making. And I don't know if I'm going to do chain or beads. That's why I'm just making circles. But tell me about it. I'm just so the lady at this last resort thing, she explained that all the agencies are basically telling people to call them to try and get 24-hour care. There's no guarantee. They do not guarantee that they will give the person 24-hour care. Mom would have to go through another set of assessments, just like we just finished with her. It takes up to 90 days to find out even if they can accept her. Then, and she kept reiterating that they don't guarantee 24-hour care. They may give the same amount of hours that that they gave originally. And the problem is, once if she's even accepted into this program, is this the right one? Yeah. Even if she's accepted into this program, she would have to give up the insurance plan that we just enrolled her in, and she can't go back. Um, ooh, I didn't want to do that. Let me see. Ooh, I'm not feeling that color. So, oh shoot, I just used that color. Durr. Um, do this instead. So, yeah, so it's a lot for what could be very little. So, the I this lady advised me that the best thing to do at this point is, luckily I can do this with either hand, is to do an appeal with the insurance. And the thing is, this new insurance doesn't kick in until April 1st. So basically, oh my god. Ugh. Basically, I can't even do an appeal for more hours until April 1st or after April 1st. So, there is a possibility that I will have to care for my mom. Uh, really? You're shitting me right now. I just sharpened this thing and it's breaking. What is wrong with these things? So there is a possibility that I will have to take care of my mother alone for 21 out of 24 hours, unless I get lucky and win the appeal and get more hours. Um, we are just about, where was I? Oh, here. We, oh, Lord have mercy. What is up with this thing? This pencil. I literally just they keep breaking. All right then. You just don't want to be used today. I'm going to put you away. Um, Hold on a second, y'all, while I substitute real quick. All right. I'm going to use this one. So, there is a possibility that I will have to take care of my mother for 21 out of 24 hours a day. I am not looking forward to that. Uh our private funds are pretty much gone. I have maybe I have maybe 2 more weeks, and then that's that. Um Unless, I get a winning lottery ticket or something. Um I'm not looking forward to um thank you. I need all the prayers I can get. I'm not looking forward to that. It's already difficult because that means 3 hours a day. That means I can't go to my doctor's appointments. It's going to be difficult to take my brother to his appointments, picking up prescriptions, going for groceries, that kind of stuff. It's going to be hard for me to do any kind of work because she can't be left alone. Um, so I don't know why these assessors, I was told unofficially that they said She just needs supervision. She doesn't need assistance. And it's like, no, they saw her. I mean, when they saw her, she was in the bed, sleep. It was obvious. Um, oh, okay. Passages in caregiving, turning chaos into confidence. Oh, okay. I'll take a look for that. Um, yeah, I have to do an appeal and get more hours because there is no way I can do this by myself. Because, like I said, I can't have my treat. Thank God my chemo is on hold until the um the diabetes is under control, which by the way, I'm doing much better. And I don't have to take that much insulin. They kind of cut back the insulin a little bit, and they have me on a different medication, so I don't have to stick myself as many times a day. So thank God that's working. But I can't resume my chemo. um, I don't know what I'm going to do for doctor's appointments. I don't know what I'm going to do for my brother's doctor's appointments, and he has to be taken to the doctor. That can't be skipped. Um, so I don't know. I don't know how it's all going to work out. Um, I can't function on 3 hours sleep a day. I can't do it. So pray for me, y'all. um So yeah, I'm very glad that this custom order came my way, and just it gives me a little encouragement. And yeah, this is kind of funky. Ooh, I think I like how this is gonna come out. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end up changing the colors a little bit. Um, I mean, obviously, I'm using colored pencils, so it's not going to be the exact color that you see here, but it's definitely. I'm going to definitely put some color in it. Um, his the one he was wearing had a cross at the end of it. I think I have extra crosses. I have to look and see if I have extra crosses, and I can put it on one of these. Um, but basically, what I'm going to use, I have these. Um, they're like necklace strand holders, and I have one that has. It's kind of like a hollow, and then it has loops at the bottom. So I know I have one that has 3 loops, and I'm almost certain. I think I have one that has 5 loops. So I'm holding my Thank you, thank you. I need all the prayers I can get. I think I have one with 5, so they're kind of spaced out. And then what I would do is, string each of these on some fire line, or I might use some 22, thinking either 22 gauge or 24 gauge. Um, that's the letter G, by the way. So at the end of it all, it would be. I'm trying to hold my tablet still. So I got one hand holding my tablet and my other hand sketching. So it would be So this would be the holder, and then wire, and then the beads on each. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit. There we go. So it would look like this, but it would be on a necklace finding. And the thing with these, they slide into each other. So one side slides into the other. One side is like hollow, and then the other end slides into the first end. I don't have any on my desk, because otherwise I'd show you guys. But that's what it's gonna look like, something like that at the end. So each strand will be hooked onto each what you call it, each side of the holder. So yeah, I told you I wasn't gonna be on too long. So for Sir SJ, it's something similar to what he was wearing. However, I'm gonna put some color on it, and I'm going to keep the color cohesive. I'm still leaning towards either a silver or a gold as like the main, and then I'll have some version of brown running through it, and then pops of either. I don't want to do blue, so I'll probably do pops of purple within it. Now the next thing I have to figure out is the length. The one in the screenshot is definitely more than 20 inches. Ugh. Let's go back to the screenshot. Oops. No, 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 no. Not that screenshot. Yeah. So with the screenshot, is definitely more than 20 inches. Oop. It's definitely more than 20 inches. I don't know if okay, V, I figured that. Um, it's definitely more than 20 inches. I'm guessing. I want to show his face. Sorry. I'm guessing 26 inches long. Um, and particularly this strand here that he's got going. That, yeah, I'm thinking 26 to 28 inches. So, um, I'm gonna go for 28 inches. And then when I sketch, I also kind of put notations like what material I'm going to use and the length. I think it's going to be 26 to 28 inches. I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to do 28, and then what's going to happen next? I have to figure out the materials um that I'm going to use. I want to use some chain, so I have to look and see how much chain I've got, and then I have to pull together the beads and the colors that I want to use. So yeah. And what's going to happen after I do this, after now that I've done the sketch and I have an idea of what materials I need and I have an idea of the color, um I'll be pulling out what I have as far as chain, beads, wire. I know I have enough wire. Lord knows I have enough wire. And I have to look at the beads and the colors that I have in stock and the shape of the bead as well, because in the screenshot he has there's some beads that look like they're not rondelles, but they look like Swarovski beads. They look like the beads look like they're very small. I think there's like no bigger, maybe 8 millimeter, maybe. I'm just gonna make a note. Maybe they're 8 millimeter beads. Some of them look like they are like silver. Just trying to find a spot to write it. Some look like they're silver. Um, what do they call these? The coin pearls, because they're shaped like a coin. And the rest of them, I can't really tell exactly what they are, but there's definitely, and then he's got this huge cross at the bottom. So I have to source that as well. I'm not sure if he wants a cross at the bottom. Um, I'll do it without. I'm leaning towards doing it without, and then if he wants one, then I can always attach it at the end with a jump ring. So that's no problem. So I'm just gonna make a note. Or no cross or no cross. So we shall see about that. Um, and then how much it's gonna cost. I will keep that between I will keep that between me and the order. I won't reveal that part because I have to factor in the materials. I have to the time it's going to take, which I have to kind of figure all that out because I don't know how much time I'm going to have to myself. Um, it's really on my nerves, y'all. Um, with the materials and the time, and I'll figure that out, and then I'll figure out what my cost is going to be. Hopefully, I have materials in house, so I don't have to try and order anything um, last minute. Things are tight, y'all. And it's just gonna get tighter. So I have to really figure out what's gonna happen next. Um, let me turn this off. So I'm going. This is going to be obviously I've just started, so all of this is subject to change. The colors are subject to change. The style might change, but this is what I usually do, especially if I have a custom order. I like to sketch it out first and go from there. And I do that with a lot of stuff, even stuff that I'm not planning to make, but I just want to get an idea. Or if I'm outside and I'm chilling on the front stoop and I just start, sketching flowers and trees and stuff just to get the creative juices flowing and just to practice my color setup and my color schemes and things like that. So this is all part of the process, folks. Let's see what else. So yeah. Oh, thanks, V. Yeah, this person, he, yeah, it's gonna be a process. It's gonna take a while. Like I said, this is like the preliminary idea. Everything is subject to change, but and he's a guy, but I don't he's not one of those alpha males. So I that's why I feel comfortable throwing some colors in there. I don't think his manhood would be offended with having some color. He did say something like it. So it's gonna be like it. um but I think it'll work out good. um oh, thank you. Yeah, I needed to do some sketching. I haven't sketched in a while, so this was good. um this was a good little exercise, um just to get things going. And yeah, so I'm just, part of me is nervous because I don't know what's going to happen with mom. Um, so April 2nd, the appeal is going out. I'm going to write it up and send it out and beg and plead to get more hours. Um, because this is not going to work. Um, this is just going to stress me out and make me sick, which we don't need right now. Mm, get some water. Um, but fingers crossed, prayers up. I'm going to claim that things will work out. Uh, I just have to brace myself in case I do have to go a few weeks with no help. So I just have to brace myself for that. And oh, these YouTube streets, child, yup. If it's not one thing, it's another. We got we got two false prophets accusing each other of doing things and saying things that might be false. We've got let me see now. Lovi Lovi? Yeah. Lovi is suing EJ Newton and some other woman. And then we're still waiting on Jakes and Youngblood. The judge has not come back yet. Um, he's taking his time. I don't blame him. All that foolishness that Youngblood put up there. And then we have creators going after each other. We have creators paying to be a member on someone else's channel just so they can eavesdrop and see if they're being talked about on the other platform. I mean, you're paying somebody X amount of dollars per month just to be able to eavesdrop. Really? Oh my goodness. And by the way, y'all need to there's a lady by the name of Tarsha Global. She's something else. And I enjoy her content a lot. She was on Vincent I'm sorry, V Terrell Hill's show. I think it was like 3-4 nights ago. She was his guest, right? So um oops, she was his guest, and they're talking about the EJ Lovey suing um EJ Lovey. Oh my God, Lovey suing EJ Newton, right? So they're talking about it, and this other content creator pops up, sends a $5 super chat just to get his comment read, and he made this comment about how he was the first one to talk about the case, and why wasn't he and why wasn't he that Tarsha should have acknowledged that he was the first one to talk about it. and how she was acting like she was the first one to talk about. Child, she read him for filth, filth, bottom of the shoe filth. And speaking of shoes, she's she said she said that how she put it. Oh, I saw your Amazon wish list, and you had to put slip on sneakers on the list because you can't bend over to tie your shoes. Ah, I laughed so hard I nearly peed. Oh my God, she read him for the filth on the bottom of a shoe. And then here's the kicker. I took a peek at this person's show the next day because I wanted to see if he was going to say anything. The first thing, almost the first, was just about the first thing this boy did. He's, you're talking about my shoes. My shoes have laces. And he pulls the shoe off his foot to show that his shoes had laces. I said, Lord have mercy. Yes, Inspire. He took his shoe off and showed his shoe to everybody, saying that he has laces. I don't know why she said I want slip on sneakers. My sneakers have laces. My sneakers have I'm like, oh my God. Right out of kindergarten, yo. Right out of kindergarten. I died. I said, oh my God. Y'all taking this so serious. I mean, is it really that serious at the end of the day? Is it really that is it really that serious? Oh my Lord. Oh, too much. It's just too much. So anyhow, these content creators are, they're starting to go after each other. Then we have Mad Church Disease. Please check out his channel. He he someone called him Stewie. So now in the corner I think he's still doing it. When he goes live, in the corner of the screen you see this little thing of this little Stewie in the corner of the screen because somebody because, because somebody called. Yeah, it's ridiculous. You're absolutely right, Inspire. It is ridiculous. Boy, this little Stewie at the bottom of the screen, I'm rolling. Oh my Lord. And of course, Marcellus, anytime he wants to dig at this other person, he says, calling Dr. Now. Oh Lord, I tell you, if you know, you know. If you get it, you get it. I get a laugh out of all this, but I think eventually what's going to happen, I have a feeling, just my guess. I'm literally just guessing. I don't know. I have no inside information, but my guess is the Lovey and EJ Newton um, case is going to go away. I think it's going to end up getting thrown out only because somebody went and sabotaged EJ Newton's channel. It's gone. I don't know. I, I I don't know if he has a backup channel. I've heard rumor is that he has a backup channel. I don't know. I don't know. I don't follow him, so I have no idea. But the fact that it's just weird that literally the day 2 days or the day after this lawsuit is filed, his channel disappears, gets hacked and booted. So um I don't think that lawsuit's going to last. I have a feeling it's going to get thrown out. I mean, Lovey has nothing to sue him for at this point because the channel's gone. So, I think that one's gonna go away. But my bet, and I have a bingo card on my, well, it used to be the community wall, but now it's called posts. I have a bingo card up there. So if y'all want to play along with the bingo card, go for it. And if you happen to win the bingo, let me know, because if you win the bingo, I'll make a free pair of earrings for whoever wins the bingo. So check out the bingo card. Um, exactly. Oh Lord, but I have a feeling with like I said, the Lovey and EJ Newton, I think that case is gonna go bye bye. Jake's and Youngblood, I think that I had my money is on that it goes to trial and Jake's is gonna win. That is also on my bingo card. Um, I think Jake's is gonna eventually. It's gonna take a while because his judge seems to be taking his sweet time, which I don't blame him. So yes, it is no longer Beyonce's internet. It is Cat Williams' internet. He said all lies will be, was it all lies would be revealed, or whatever his catchphrase was. I'm waiting for the, yeah, yes, Inspire. I think it will go to trial. Yes. Jake's will definitely go to trial because that $6 million letter, um that that pretty much, in my guess, is it seals the deal. The other one's gonna go bye bye, and then so we shall see. And then St. James is talking about Bishop Jakes came out and preached in blue jeans the other day, blue jeans and a jean jacket, and St. James St. James is like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around him preaching in jeans. The man is 60 something years old. He's been a preacher for over almost what 50 years and counting. He has earned the right to wear jeans at the pulpit. That's all I'm saying. So I'm like, more power to the bishop. Let him wear his jeans if that's what he's in the mood to do. Let him do it. Um. Oh Lord, and what else? Oh, 888 is supposedly sick with a head cold, so that's why we haven't seen him too much. He'll probably be popping up on that other person's channel at some point because it seems that's his chief windmiller seems to be this person that needs to call doctor doctor now. Um, and let's see what else is going on. Um, oh, Tiffany Henyard, in Dalton, Illinois. She lost the Democratic nomination, no surprise. And she seems to have disappeared. She hasn't gone to any of the trustee meetings since she lost. She hasn't gone to any of the township meetings because she's also a supervisor for the township, and she hasn't gone to any of the township meetings either. Um, so she's pretty much, I mean, people are assuming she's checked out. She hasn't gone live in a while. I think she did a food box giveaway the other day, and that's it. So speculation is she's checked out. Um, she's just waiting to see if by some wild chance she gets reelected or not. She's not. And then we're pretty much just waiting for the FBI to pick her up and see what her mugshot looks like. Because she stole too much money from them people. Uh so that is slowly winding down. Um and then there was something else I noticed. Oh, and I can't think of what it was. Oh shoot, there was something else I saw people were talking about. What was it? Oh, I can't think of what it was. It'll come to me. If it comes to me, I'll do an extra episode of It Happened One Night. Um, oh, Umar, Dr. Umar, that's what I want to talk about. Dr. Umar, latest on Dr. Umar, his daughter, one of his daughters, has come forward to basically confirm that he's a deadbeat dad, dodging child support. She hasn't talked to him. He won't talk to her. She reached out to him because she's trying to locate her other siblings by him. And according to what she said, the daughter is claiming that he basically blew her off. He has since come back and said some wild stuff and basically called her a struggle streamer, said that insinuated that her mother put her up to it and demanded to meet with her and her mother, um, which makes no sense. I mean, give the girl the other daughters. Oh no, he wouldn't have it anyway because he didn't talk to the other daughter either. So basically, she's trying to reach out. She's trying to find her other siblings. Um, I'm not sure if somebody passed it along to her sister or not. Um, I had always one of his children to step forward and slap his followers with the truth. It was court papers that he was not paying child support. Umar can kick rocks. Yes, exactly, exactly. He can kick rocks. Um, and of course, at this point, everybody knows that school ain't getting built. He was just using it to get money. But Lennon Honor, his channel, um, he has covered Umar Johnson for years at this point, and he's always on point. And if y'all are interested in getting more background and the latest, I mean that's the channel to follow is Lennon Honor and the Information Man. I would definitely check those two channels out if you Oh, I didn't know. Oh, really, V? Oh, damn. Blah. Yes, blah indeed. We don't. Oh, okay. I didn't think so. Um. So yeah, that's the latest on him. I knew there was somebody I wanted to talk about, but yeah, I'm not surprised, and I think that's another person who is quietly coming to his end of his um what's the word I'm looking for, notoriety. I really think that his support is dwindling. I just have I don't have any hard evidence. It's just speculation on my part, but I just have a feeling that then sooner or later he's going to end up either trying to find something else to do or trying to find something else to do or he's just, I mean, he's never going to work a regular job, so that's not going to happen. And I'm sure his license has expired as a clinical psychologist, so I'm sure he would have to go and get that back, if he were to try and work a regular job. So it will be interesting to see how and where he ends up, or if he just disappears altogether. Um, but I think the time of Umar Johnson is slowly coming to an end. Um, so we shall see what happens with him, and then Tiffany Henyard and Tiffany Henyard. We'll see what happens with those two. Is there anybody else? I wanted to chit chat about tonight. Um, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So we shall see what happens, folks. Again, likes are free, sharing is caring. Subscribers are always appreciated. Orders, ponsedgedesigns.net. Um, and next time might be a reorganization episode because my desk is it's a minefield right now. Um, so maybe that'll be the next episode, pulling all this together and getting some serious bead storage in here, and we'll have some fun with that. And if I have time, I'm actually going to start pulling the materials together for this. So I'll show you guys that part of it once I get everything ready. So yeah, we got a couple more episodes. Easter is coming. Um, Mother's Day is around the corner, pretty much. So, think about what you would like to do for Mother's Day, what gifts you might need. Hint, hint. Shameless plug, shameless plug. Um, if you're looking for something custom, let me know. I'll see what I can do. And you don't have to be formal about placing a custom order. You can do what SJ did and just shout out on a live, hey, make me something. It was too funny when he said that. I almost fell out my chair. Make me something, I'll buy it. So, you don't have to be formal. Just let me know. Reach out, Instagram, Facebook. My email address is rosalind@ponsedgedesigns.net. But like I said, you're probably better off just hit me up through Instagram or put a comment. Put a comment on the video for me. Helps with the algorithm, and because I check the comments constantly. And I think that's it. V, thank you so much for stopping by. Inspire, bless you, my dear. Prayers are appreciated. I will keep y'all updated on my health and wellness channel. I'll let you know what happens. Um, and keep your fingers crossed that I'm able to get more hours and that I don't end up doing this thing completely alone. Um, yes, I am going to go to bed shortly, and I will catch you all on the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by. Tell a friend or two or three, catch the replay, and I will see y'all on the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Good night.